Tangzhong, pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, is the secret to making really soft breads. A roux, it's just flour and milk that I've cooked down for a couple minutes. So I'm using a sweet stiff starter. If you didn't see the previous video talking about the sweet stiff starter, go back and watch that one. And the Tangzhong together to make the softest honey whole wheat sourdough sandwich bread. So to the bowl of my stand mixer, I am going to be adding all my Tangzhong. I think it's Japanese. I don't know. I can't say that. Tangzhong. All of my sweet stiff starter that I fed yesterday, and it is at peak. I'll have to show you the inside. If you ever wondered what the inside of your starter looks like, this is the sweet stiff starter. Look at all that beautiful network of bubbles and gluten strands. It's mesmerizing. I have to pause to show the inside. Okay, now let's stick all my random spatula. You can see this is not your regular starter. This is a stiff one. You saw how thick of a chunk that is, right? If I'm using the mixer for this, it just gets it better in there. You can do this by hand if you want to, but no, it's gonna be a lot of work. 240 grams of water, 50 grams of honey, 50 grams of oil or butter. I'm just gonna use avocado oil, 258 grams of high protein bread flour, 157 grams of whole wheat flour. You can use freshly milled or just whatever whole grain flour you have. This is just King Arthur whole wheat. And yes, I have my own mill and my wheat. I just don't feel like doing that right now. Trust me when I say just take it to your mixer, okay? Because this is gonna be hard to do by hand. So for this one, just use a mixer. Oh my gosh, I just started mixing and I forgot the salt. So add your salt. Never forget the salt. It will completely ruin it, okay? Salt has a very important role. It's 12 grams, okay? Not too late to add it. I had just started mixing, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the salt. Okay, we are safe. We're gonna mix this for about like 15 minutes on low speed. I'm just gonna be mixing for 15 minutes. Just wash your dishes while you wait. I decided to up the speed, so now we're about medium speed for about like 10 more minutes. Okay, we're about 10 minutes in, but I'm gonna check on it to check the strength of it. What I'm looking for is for it to get a good window pane, okay? And I'll show you what I mean. Some water on my hands, and I wanna like stretch the dough and see how far I can stretch it before it starts to tear, okay? Oh, you see that? It just immediately tore, so it is not ready yet. Mix some more. This poor baby is getting hot, so I had to give her a break. Go ahead and check the window pane again. Again, I want to see how far I can stretch it. See, already I can stretch it a lot more. It's still tearing, so it's still kind of weak. So I'm gonna mix it some more after she has a chance to rest. Okay, we're back. She's already looking better and more like an actual thing of dough. So, all right, I'm gonna check for the window pane again. I can already tell that it's feeling so much stronger. But let's check it. This is just water. How far I can stretch it. Let me put this down so you can see. See how far I can stretch it without it tearing. So you see how it is stretchy and it's not tearing, and if you can't tell, but if I had a light I could see through it. So it is strong enough and ready to shake. Pretty decent size of dough, so I'm gonna put it into 2 little small loaf pans. I just want to stretch it into a little rectangle. I'm just gonna fold it up tightly. So in order to fold it up, I want it to be a rectangle. Again, I have water on my surface to avoid it from sticking. Fold the top meets the middle. And I want the size of my loaf pan. So again, I have oil on. I'm gonna let it proof in my loaf pan. I'm not gonna let it proof in the bowl and then in my put in my loaf pan. I'm just gonna stick it in there. They're not even the sizes. Like I should have weighed, but now I'm gonna let it rest here and proof for about 6 hours. So I put plastic wrap on them, and then I'm just gonna let them sit in my oven with the little light on to proof. Okay, it's been about 7 hours, and you could see that it has pretty much filled loaf pan. So now that it's touching the top. You can see it's touching the top. Now I don't want to mess with it too much now, but I have the oven preheating now, so that way I don't want this to overproof. So oven's preheated, I'm gonna make sure it's proofed. I'm gonna do the poke test. So I just put a tiny bit of flour on it, and I'm gonna gently poke it. And it should very slowly bounce back, yet still remained indented. So let me do it again so you can see it. See how it slowly bounced back? Yet it's still indented.